Nowadays, do you feel like
Nah.
it's hard to like be yourself as an artist? Do you feel like you gotta sound like this person, or you gotta take something from what's popping right now to make yourself pop as an artist?
Uh, nah. I try to stay away from that. Like I try to stay like as original as possible, even if I do some shit like just like strictly like off the wall. I'm doing that shit like on purpose just to be like outside of what's going on. Like I got this new ad lib and shit like I've been fucking with like you know what I'm saying. I've been doing that shit since I've been dropping like these little sitch projects, and that's just kind of like to stay away from what everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, like you know what I'm saying. Just have some shit that's like, oh, okay, ain't nobody fucking with that shit. Like this original bro did this shit, ain't nobody else doing it, or like the beats I'm picking. You know what I'm saying? I make like you know, and then I be you know have my hand in the production too. So like I feel like that kind of like keep me different too. You know, keep my hand into like what I'm putting out completely from like how it's made with the production, the visuals, all that shit. I keep my hand in all that. So like try to make sure it stay original. And then like you know, Chicago man. I mean like we done had the city. I mean the music game for a minute. Like the scope been on the city for a while since Keith and the drill scene. Like it's been real heavy. I mean we had Lupe and Kanye and all them prior to that, which you know gave us like some credibility. And then we had the drill scene came through. You know they just put like a lot of focus and attention, and that attention really still there. You know what I'm saying? Like we had like a couple artists just take it, you know, and they still making something off of it. And then we got certain artists that came from that era that still consistently still in the game. So like, don't think it's not cats out here that's looking at underground artists in Chicago or niggas that's like building the influence on the streets or in the city. They know what's going on out here, man. Like they watching this shit. So like when you say like, is it hard to like keep myself original? Kinda, because they taking all the shit we come up with, like,
Facts.
everything we come up with. That shit be out there in the streets. Like shit. I know you seen the memes. Motherfuckers over in the UK making drill music and shit. Like they taking everything we come up with. So
I know
of
Atlanta.
course,
I know Atlanta got their own sound, but how much of a Chicago influence do you see or find in Atlanta?
I say Atlanta is itself. You know what I'm saying? They music. I wouldn't say they music sound like Chicago more so. Like they might use our slang here and there, or try to dress like us, some shit like that. But like overall, musically, like I feel like they still kind of like sound like they sell. We just you know kind of use the lingo.
So you got a lot of people that say Chicago can't come together like Atlanta. You feel me? In these past couple years, I've seen Chicago make a change as far as the music go, to where you will see certain people that you wouldn't see together. You feel me? They may not broadcast that shit, but it's slowly turning the tide for Chicago as far as a music powerhouse and on the business side of Chicago music. You feel me? I feel like we evolving, and I would probably have to say a lot of Chicago have migrated to Atlanta. So maybe they picked up on some of that coaching and just brought it back to the city.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But like I was saying earlier, like yeah, bro, like I I see Chicago making that change too. Like shit, but I see us like you know what I'm saying, making that effort in certain situations or certain things like what you saying. Like we'll see, you know what I'm saying. It's happening. It's just not happening at the same pace, you know. But it's making the right. We heading in the right direction. We taking the right steps. I feel like. You know, like I just feel like you know ego, if anything. You know what I'm saying. There's a lot of beef out there, but the motherfucker be having egos too. You know what I'm saying. Like if everybody just you know come together, man. There's so much money in this shit, and like they showing us. I mean, they man, you go out there, bro. They showing you, and then like I mean, it's just like they just got to come together, like you said, bro. And it's happening slowly. I feel like it's a few, you know, people in Chicago just pushing that, and like, you know, salute to them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like pushing it, like, you know, and then like, you know, it's platforms like this one that's like helping them. You know what I'm saying? Cross path in a sense too. So like, you know, more shit like this is opening up across the city, and then like just a lot, a lot more creative outlets right now in the city. You feel me? Like, well, creators can go in and create. You feel me? So like, with more of that coming to the city too, Cause that's another thing Atlanta got way more than we got. Like they got places where you can go to create. You feel me? You don't really got that. Yo. Like you feel me? Like they get into it though. Like we got some shit that's really building and like it's gonna make a difference. Like the artists that's coming up now, they gonna have opportunity to really like be at that level. Like certain shit, like that's what I'm saying. Like in Chicago, like this shit been here, but everybody ain't had access to it. You feel me? Like that's what I mean. Like in Atlanta though, like if there's some shit out there, bro, like everybody has access to it, bro. Like it don't matter if you like top tier artist or like you just getting started, bro. You got some way to get access to that. Out here, for instance, like say you shooting a video, right, and you want to go to somewhere like where it's a set. You feel me? You can set it up, arrange it how you want to. That shit been here for years, but that shit just not getting open or access to even videographers. Just even coming about this information. You feel me? But this shit been here for a very long time. You feel me? So like now this shit is like changing because like the people, the creators is changing this shit. They driving that. You feel me? So like the more that we do that and come together and everybody like aligned and stop trying to limit shit or make shit exclusive. That's how you open this shit up. Like that shit gotta die.